Hello and welcome. Let's get real for a moment. Many people struggle with speaking English fluently because they feel overwhelmed by phrasal verbs and expressions. You've probably been there yourself, standing in front of someone, wanting to speak, but suddenly freezing up because you're unsure which phrase to use. You know the vocabulary, but when it's time to actually speak, it feels like the words just won't come out. It's a challenge many English learners face: the fear of speaking, the hesitation to use certain phrases because you're worried about making mistakes or sounding unnatural. But today, I want you to believe that this can change. You do not have to feel shy or freeze up anymore. You have the ability to sound confident, fluent, and natural in your English conversations. It's not about being perfect, it's about using the right phrases at the right time to express yourself with ease. In this lesson, we're going to break down 10 powerful phrasal verbs that will give you the confidence to speak English smoothly and naturally. I know that you can do this. With just a little practice and the right mindset, you'll be able to speak without fear, without hesitation, and with the confidence you deserve. So, let's dive in together. You'll start speaking with the fluency and ease you've always wanted. Phrase 1. Catch up. The phrase catch up is one of the most heartwarming and frequently used expressions in English. It's all about reconnecting after a period of time and sharing what's been going on in your lives. Imagine running into an old friend after years apart. You both have so many stories to tell, updates to share, and memories to relive. That's what catching up is all about. For example, let's say you bump into a college roommate after a long time. You might say, "Let's catch up soon. I'd love to hear all about your new job." It shows excitement and the genuine desire to reconnect. Or, after meeting someone at a party after years, you could say, "It's so great to see you. We really need to catch up over coffee sometime." This creates a feeling of warmth, of care, and makes the conversation more engaging. Why is this phrase important? Catch up fosters relationships, whether they are old or new. It helps to build a connection, share joy, and even offer support during difficult times. It makes your conversations feel friendly and genuine. When to use it? Use catch up when you haven't seen someone for a while and want to reconnect. It's perfect for friends, family, and even colleagues after a long break. It's a friendly, casual way to bring people back into your life, whether in person, via phone, or through a message. Phrase 2. Break down. Break down is a powerful phrasal verb that can reflect both physical and emotional states. It's commonly used when something stops functioning, like a car, or when a person experiences emotional overload. Picture a person exhausted from a difficult day, finding a quiet moment to let all their feelings out. The phrase broke down captures that feeling of vulnerability and surrender. For example, if you're talking about a car that's giving you trouble, you might say, "My car broke down on the way to work, and I had to call for help." This shows a physical failure or malfunction. However, if you're talking about a personal experience, you might say, "After hearing the bad news, I completely broke down in tears. Here, it's about the emotional impact of something overwhelming. The phrase is also widely used to explain complicated things. You could say, "Let me break down the instructions for you." So it's easier to understand. This helps others digest complex information in a simpler way. Why is this phrase important? Breakdown is crucial for expressing moments of struggle. Whether it's dealing with a broken machine or facing an emotional challenge, it creates an opportunity to empathize and relate, making your communication feel more authentic and understanding. When to use it? Use breakdown when describing a failure, a moment of vulnerability, or when simplifying information for someone. Phrase 3. Give up. Give up is a phrase that often comes with strong emotions. On one hand, it can mean quitting something that's too hard. But on the other hand, it can symbolize the power of not giving up despite setbacks. Imagine a moment when you're facing an incredibly difficult challenge, but you choose to push through. That's where give up really shines. For example, you could say, "I almost gave up when I couldn't figure out how to fix my bike, but I kept going and finally got it working." This shows determination, perseverance, and the importance of not giving up. Or, during a workout, your friend might cheer you on, saying, "Don't give up, you're doing great." This phrase motivates and encourages people to keep fighting through challenges, big or small. Give up is important because it teaches us that challenges and obstacles are part of life. Whether you're dealing with difficult situations, learning something new, or encouraging someone else, give up represents the moment you decide to keep going. When to use it? Use give up when talking about challenges, obstacles, or the decision to quit or persevere. It's perfect for moments of struggle and can be used to motivate others or describe overcoming a difficult task. Phrase 4. Run into. Run into is a delightful and spontaneous phrasal verb. It's about encountering someone or something unexpectedly. It's often used when you're surprised to see someone you know, but weren't expecting to. Picture walking into a store and suddenly seeing a long-lost friend. That's the perfect time to use this phrase. For instance, you might say, "I ran into my old teacher today while shopping." The excitement of an unexpected meeting is captured perfectly with this phrase. Or, if you're talking about problems, you might say, "I ran into a few issues with the project, but I think I can solve them." Here, run into can be used to describe sudden obstacles or challenges, not just people. Why is this phrase important? Run into captures the surprise and unpredictability of life. It makes conversations feel more spontaneous and natural. It's an essential phrase that reflects both the joy of meeting people and the occasional challenges life throws at us. Phrase 5. Turn up. Turn up is a lively and positive phrasal verb. It's all about showing up, arriving, or making an appearance. Imagine waiting for your friends to join you at a party or meeting, and the excitement builds as they finally turn up. It's a great expression for moments when someone shows up or something unexpectedly appears. For example, you might say, "I can't wait for the weekend. I hope they turn up on time for the event." Or if you've Misplace something and it appears when you least expect it. You might say, "My keys finally turned up under the couch." The phrase adds an element of surprise and positivity to any situation. Why is this phrase important? Turn up adds a fun, informal touch to conversations. It's perfect for describing arrivals or the sudden appearance of something, and it creates a sense of excitement and anticipation. When to use it? Use turn up when someone arrives or when something unexpectedly appears. It's especially useful in casual conversations when you're talking about waiting or anticipating something or someone. Phrase 6. Set up. Set up is one of the most versatile and practical phrasal verbs you can use. It means preparing, organizing, or arranging something, often for a specific purpose. Picture you're preparing for a big meeting, getting everything in place, arranging the chairs, and getting the tech ready. That's when setup comes in. For example, you might say, "I need to set up my new computer before I can start working," or, in a more social context, you might say, "Let's set up the decorations for the party." This phrase helps you describe preparation and organization in a simple, clear way. Why is this phrase important? Setup helps organize your thoughts, your space, and your plans. It's essential for creating order. Whether you're setting up a meeting, a party, or even a new system. When to use it? Use setup when you're arranging or preparing for something. It's practical for both professional and personal settings. Phrase 7. Pick up. Pick up is incredibly versatile. It can mean physically picking something up, but it can also refer to learning new skills or acquiring knowledge. Imagine you're walking into a room and you drop your keys, you bend down to pick them up. Now, imagine you're traveling and you start learning a new language. Like Spanish, you could say, "I picked up some Spanish during my trip to Mexico." You can also use it for answering calls. "I didn't pick up the phone because I was in a meeting." This phrase works in so many situations, whether you're learning, lifting, or answering. Why is this phrase important? Pick up reflects progress and action. It's a positive, energetic verb that describes both physical actions and mental growth. Use pick up when talking about lifting something, answering the phone, or learning something new. It's incredibly versatile and can fit into almost any situation. Phrase 8. Look forward to. Look forward to is one of the most positive and exciting phrases in English. It expresses anticipation and eagerness about something that is going to happen in the future. Think about planning a vacation and counting down the days until you leave. That feeling of excitement is perfectly captured by look forward to. For example, you might say, "I'm really looking forward to seeing you this weekend." Or "We're all looking forward to the concert next month." This shows you're eagerly anticipating something and excited about the future. Why is this phrase important? Look forward to helps you convey your enthusiasm and excitement about the future. It brings positivity to your conversations and helps you express your hopes and desires. Use look forward to when talking about something exciting that is going to happen. It's perfect for expressing eagerness and anticipation for events in both personal and professional life. Phrase 9. Workout. Workout has several meanings, but they all share the theme of effort and improvement. It can refer to physical exercise, like going to the gym, or the process of solving a problem. Think about an athlete pushing themselves to do their best during a workout. Or think about solving a tough situation, where everything works out in the end. For example, I work out every morning to stay healthy, or we're still figuring out the details. But I'm sure it will work out. This phrase brings an element of hope, determination, and positive thinking. Workout represents progress, effort, and the belief that things can improve. It's motivational and shows that with time and dedication, things will fall into place. Use workout when talking about exercise or when describing a situation that requires effort to resolve. It's motivating and optimistic, ideal for overcoming challenges. Phrase 10. Bring up. Bring up means to introduce a topic into conversation. Think about a moment when you need to bring attention to something important, whether it's at a meeting or during a casual chat. You might feel a little nervous, but you know it's something that needs to be addressed. For example, I don't want to bring up politics at dinner, or she brought up a good point during the discussion. It's a great way to introduce sensitive or important topics into a conversation smoothly. Bring up is essential because it helps you guide a conversation, introduce new ideas, and discuss matters that need attention. It keeps your conversations focused and allows for meaningful discussions. Use bring up when you want to introduce a topic either casually or seriously. It's useful in meetings, family talks, and when discussing sensitive or important matters. And there you have it, 10 amazing phrasal verbs that will help you sound more fluent and confident in your English conversations. I hope you found this lesson helpful and that you feel more excited about using these phrases in your daily interactions. Remember, learning English is a journey, and each step you take brings you closer to your goal. Keep practicing, stay curious, and don't be afraid to make mistakes along the way. That's how we learn and grow. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more, make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more fun and informative lessons. Also, feel free to leave a comment down below with your favorite phrasal verb or any questions you may have. I'd love to hear from you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next lesson. Keep speaking confidently and fluently.